Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome to Zero Hour. We are casting Excal as the China Vanilla.
And Reznov, here's our GLA Vanilla. We just had a fantastic GLA Vanilla versus China Vanilla on Melting Snow. And I'm glad we're going to have more vanillas. I think vanilla factions are the most interesting.
Certainly leads to some very interesting games most of the time.
Yeah, you have more options.
Widest variety of unit compositions and stuff at the highest levels of play, so yeah.
Yeah, even though you don't see vanilla battle masters, maybe we'll see overlords. Although this map is a lot more open and a bit more spread out than Melting Snow, so I think the overlords are going to be much weaker here. The mobility, well, the lack of mobility is more of a hindrance.
Yes.
Where because melting snow is so small, it doesn't really matter that much.
Okay. Dodge with the supply truck. So the
Oh,
central supply.
nice.
Oh, there's another terrorist.
There's always another terrorist.
Yeah, there's always another one.
If you look hard enough, you'll find him.
Yeah. Scrapped an eye there from Excal. Get guard mode to do full.
Correct. The worst thing is if you like right click on the terrorist and you misclick it, and then you accidentally issue a move command next to the terrorist.
That's disappointing.
Not so good. Okay, so good Tech Terror maybe? Tech RPG?
Tech RPG must be timing wise.
Given that he's been building terrorists, yeah, he wouldn't have the barracks time.
Yeah.
Whereas these RPGs come from the tunnel. Nice little juking.
With the trucks.
Yeah, the trucks hasn't lost anything, bought time for the GAT, and there is mines here, but good positioning. Doesn't dump them into the mine field. He hasn't revealed them yet, but still he's playing it very smart. Nice.
Yeah, nice. Really good play. Also, though it doesn't look particularly impressive, the technical not going down is good.
I think it's just out of vision range. Yeah, it's very close to getting wounded, and then it'll move slower.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dragon Tank here. Not so great against quads, however. Maybe we saw a tunnel go down. Looks like there was a tunnel there or something. Oh no, he dives back through the GATs. That's not how you do it.
Nah, yeah. Reznov is playing Excal is playing a very defensive game. So yeah, you don't want to be putting that kind of pressure on this on the right hand side. Is the kind of pressure you want to be putting on. It's like lots of RPGs and quads running at people.
Oh, but a really important tunnel placement. Gets a good flank off on the airfield. That prevents him from going any MiGs. We wouldn't see helixes with just pure RPG quads, but MiGs can be very nice. And there is another actually.
Another garrison bunker, bro.
It is garrison this time. Yeah. Yes, but not quite enough to really do much.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Looks empty though. There wasn't no infantry.
No, it was something because the one of the trucks went down. So.
Of course, yeah. It was a Tech Terror then. Good eye, Blake.
Yeah. Okay. Dragon Tank pushing in. Should get some stuff on the left, but it's not really the big deal here. So the Dragon Tank may be important, but only if Excal can hold off the squad RPG pressure. Spun up quads might do it.
A lot of RPGs. The quads taking the damage. The GATs haven't retargeted the RPGs yet. Yeah, I think that was the problem there for Excal. He was a bit late with the retarget.
Yeah.
You do want to focus on infantry before focusing vehicles.
Yeah, and it actually forced a move as well, which means obviously, the GATs aren't spun up when they move forward to deal with the RPGs. Ideally, what you want is, the spin up and then the retarget, but it's just, didn't pan out. But still a good engagement. I mean, holds it off. Quad RPG goes down.
Yeah.
Hopefully buys enough time for these tunnel networks to fall. At the same time, the Dragon Tank on the left clean up those tunnel networks. So these two tunnels on the top right are actually the only tunnels on Excal's side of the map.
Very different game so far to what we saw with Size. His GLA, not a single Scorpion, just pure quad RPG into a very fast palace.
Maybe he only has his stealth GLA key bindings on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, why bother learning different strategies when you can just do the same one every time?
Yeah, like what RPG?
See that the was it bad boys don't look at explosions?
Yeah.
When you
Dragon tank leaves at the correct time. So.
when you know there's enough fire damage.
That a bit like Callum doesn't look at captures
Yeah, I was
until,
thinking about
until
that.
he misses and goes, oh shit!
Yeah.
He has to go back and grab
You
it.
think in Company of Heroes 2, you
Yeah.
think you'll have enough time to capture that
Yeah.
point. But always you're wrong.
Yeah, always you're wrong. I certainly suffered that.
Well, it's also, you know, when you're playing with Australian ping, when you have 250
Oh,
delay, you have to click out a quarter of a second earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certainly a higher skill cap doing a 250 ping trying to get it right.
I have some friends in Canada that wanted me to play League of Legends with them, and I was like, yeah, but
Yeah,
I kind of don't want to play with 250 ping.
And I ping feels bad, man.
Okay, there's the Lotus getting these oils.
From the cover of the tree line. As you know, Lotus gets a plus 10% Serenity bonus when she captures buildings while sitting under the shade of a tree. So
Pretty good engagement. The Scorpions mixed in now. There was no ECM disables there, so traded pretty well. Yeah, if Lotus is hidden by a tree, you need twice as many stealth detection units. You need like two radar bands.
Two of them. Yeah. Just need a cross section to make sure she's actually there. Great pressure from Excal, man. Double oil in the center. This is yeah. Yeah, boy, Reznov on the this is a time scale, man. If you don't deal with the supply or the oils very quickly, you're going to find yourself out of the game. Economy wise.
This is 4 supplies.
Yeah, man.
Four
It's
supplies and 2 oils. And that's what China wants. They want to spam you with units. I mean, everyone does, but especially China. Get that horde bonus up.
Okay,
Oh, the
battle
ones-
bus is one way to do it.
Yeah, head on against the bunker didn't quite go so well. There's a Gatling cannon there, which is also good against these quads. But when there's that many of them, perhaps not.
Yeah, this is the wrong engagement. Wrong way around, but I think it's gonna work. It should be okay. You can just muscle work through this kind of stuff. The problem is, it's like you want to be trading when you're the guy behind in supply. You probably don't want to be trading badly at the moment. It's trading badly.
Oh, trying to flank these Inferno cannons, gets one of them at the cost of a full battle bus. Yeah, gets the supply. Nice work. No chain guns upgrade, unfortunately. Might have helped.
Yeah, great. Yeah, the amount of quads that are online certainly worth it.
I just hate when I play RTS games. I just hate not having upgrades.
Yeah.
Like, even if I know that it's more cost efficient to just
get a
have more
unit?
units.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like if I only have like two GATs, I'm like, man, I need chain guns.
Chain guns, man.
I need
Chain
that
guns.
25%
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
bonus.
yeah.
Even though it's gonna cost me 3 GATs. Like when I play Company of Heroes, I always get medics like way before I need them.
Really early, yeah.
I just hate sending squads out with like 75% health. It just feels so bad.
Brutal.
I don't know, but it's oh, look at this flank. He's gonna get 5 Inferno cannons.
Yeah.
Deadly.
Yeah, look, Excal was super out of position there. He deserved that. You can't just run up to tunnel networks and expect that to work. You're supposed to support it.
He doesn't even lose his tunnel for that. I hear a cash steal. I think that was the general's power.
Oh, Palace is down though.
Yeah, I know.
Might be game ending.
No barricades upgrade. It's strange he doesn't have that. But he is quite low on money. Not having 5 supplies and a MiG strike. So that's what you need against these battle buses.
Yeah, this is just too much China.
Too much China.
Too much China, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at this.
It's like when people say it's too much Zerg.
Yeah.
So it's strange hearing that in a 0-hour context. Yeah, this is a nice sort of China blob. You could get Scud launchers. Because when you have this many units,
Yeah, the ECMs
they just path
help.
so badly. That's
Yeah.
like they don't. It's sort of an inherent anti-snowball mechanic is that units don't behave very cleanly when you have a big blob of them. So
yeah.
Once there was a blob, and now there's just a line.
Yeah.
There's a line of single file Gatlings.
I would pay 2,500 for a pathing upgrade on my units. Pathing upgrade. no longer just spend their entire time running their tracks into each other. So, Chinaman. Yes, that's a pretty pathetic cop.
He's being very cautious here.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right? I guess to be fair, there is a point of I ran out of supplies at which point it's probably better that he pulls the trigger.
Yeah, still has 1 oil.
Yeah, there's no reason for Excal not to just go here. It's like I don't know what he's afraid of exactly.
He's just waiting for the Inferno Cannons. Is what
Yeah,
he's waiting
yeah.
for. Nice tech tower, gets the oil.
Actually defending them this time, yeah. So that's still important. Even when there's 1,000 Chinese units on your door, you do have to make sure you take out the oil.
No demo rebel ambush or anything like that.
No. The Inferno Cannons are flankable now, but there's no battle buses. The palace got taken out earlier. So.
And I think we're still a while off getting the Anthrax bomb, which would be very deadly
Yep.
because of how weak these units are.
Yeah.
And again, when they don't path very responsibly.
Yeah, there just haven't been enough unit deaths. I'm pretty sure every unit Excal has built is currently on our screen, so it's not really a big deal.
Well, and this is vanilla, so you're not getting like extra XP from killing vetted up units. All right, Reznov, what's your plan, bro? I think this may be a very anticlimactic end, I'm afraid.
Yeah, look.
Sometimes this happens.
I'm thinking what Reznov is doing is giving Excal end game practice. Like, hey man, how good are you at closing out the game? How good are you at microing 30 Chinese units?
Oh, it's like
yeah.
in chess. You need to practice, like make sure you don't stalemate them.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just practice that. Like, okay, I have a rook and a king. You have, whatever, a bishop, because you can mate with a rook and a knight, like a king and a rook and a king.
Yeah, there are certain sets,
but you can't with a bishop.
Yeah, no, you can't with a bishop. Yeah. There's certain sets of things you can do. It's pretty well worked out. To the point of like most of the end game units are like pretty well worked out.
It's
I mean, humans suck, but we're pretty good. We've been pretty good at working out like the first like half a dozen moves in most chess games.
Yeah.
And then the end, like how to. So we can play the end and the start, and then the computers are just like a million times better than us. But like the computers will still play our openings, which is like I think that's a good pat on the back for humankind overall. It's like when the computers work out, like they just play our openings, like oh yes, we're getting our openings correct. It's like that's good.
So when we get like super advanced Google AI, when they play 0 hour, they'll like send out a truck to like crush workers.
Yeah, crush workers. It's like
they'll like build
a
a fake barracks to get the extra build speed, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay. GG. Nice game. Little one-sided, but I think this video might serve as good like propaganda for the Chinese government. Look at our power.
Look at the power of the Chinese. So yeah.
Okay.
I would put it out. I think that the problem is like China's slightly too advanced as a country. Like I don't know if the population would eat up a 0 hour video like that. Now if we replace it with North Korea, I think everyone would be like, oh yes, glorious North Korea with bad graphics, but like still good. So very appropriate. But nice game. But yeah, don't let China get that many units. This is a word of warning. So
yeah, very good defense early on from Excal. Kept him in the game, I think.
Yep.
Okay, GG. Let's cast some more 0 hour. Catch us later.